Hi, my name is Jeremy and I work in the Adult Services Department here at the Euclid Public Library. And I wanted to make a quick video about the film What We Do in the Shadows. This film stars Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement. They both co-wrote, co-starred, and co-directed this film. I think most folks are probably familiar with Waititi as he recently won an Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay for the film Jojo Rabbit. It's a must-watch if you haven't seen it already. I highly recommend it. Waititi also directed the film Thor Ragnarok, which is probably the funniest Marvel movie in my opinion. Might not be as familiar with Jermaine Clement. He starred in a show called Flight of the Conchords around 2007 to 2009 on HBO. And that had to do with kind of a comedic duo who were trying to make it big. But Clement has had a pretty extensive resume since this time. He's done a lot of voiceover work. So if you heard his voice, I'm sure you'd probably recognize it. But the film What We Do in the Shadows is about four vampires who are living together in Wellington, New Zealand. It's shot in a kind of horror mockumentary style, which definitely makes for some humorous interactions between the film crew and the cast.
Nick, why don't you use the front door? You want to draw attention to this house,
You've got a whole documentary crew following you around.
It kind of reminds me of a This Is Spinal Tap type film. But the film does delve into the daily lives of the four vampires and the issues that they have with each other as roommates. There's a particularly funny scene where Waititi, who plays an 18th century vampire named Viago, is asking the youngest vampire, Deacon, to wash the dishes and participate in the household chores. I'm definitely not doing it justice, but it's definitely worth seeing.
It's been like this the whole time, Deacon, on dishes, and it still hasn't moved in 5 years.
You're a cool guy, but you're not pulling your weight in the flat.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that I'm cool.
The roommates range in age from 183 years old to 8,000, and each has their own intriguing backstory that plays out over the course of the film. The cast works well off each other and is more of a collaboration than just a two-man show between Waititi and Clement. The film spoofs the overly played-out vampire genre, but it does it well. There's odes to Nosferatu, Twilight, and Dracula throughout the film, and it just kind of shows the thought that went into writing it. There's definitely some gore, which is to be expected in a vampire film, but it's not overdone. And if you like the film, there's a TV show on Netflix that has 2 seasons, and it's based on the movie, and it's definitely worth a watch. I just want to thank you for watching the video, and I just want to let you know that this video can be viewed on both Hoopla and Canopy. Both of these services can be accessed through our website at euclidlibrary.org through the eMedia tab, and you can download the apps through your mobile device's app store. Thanks again, and have a good day.
When you're a vampire, you become very sexy.